This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, as we look across the area here this evening, we're going to see quite a few clouds early. Then a breezy period here this evening before skies turn clear, and then it just turns downright windy. Stop me if you've heard this before. We've got a windy week ahead of us. Precip's going to mainly be to our north, unfortunately, and it is going to be cold most of the week. Maybe slightly warmer for the weekend. Yesterday we hit 51 after a morning low of 24 degrees. Precip-wise, we did have 0.15 of an inch of moisture yesterday in the rain gauge. Early yesterday morning. We've got 0.19 now for the month. Still about a little over a third of an inch short of where we should be for the month and the year. 60s off to our east and 40s off to our west. We're sandwiched here in the middle with some 50s and low 60s. 46, though, in Lusk right now. 63 in Ogallala and in Valentine. And as we look at winds right now, not terrible. Still pretty gusty, though, especially off to our south and east. Winds 20, 30 miles an hour there, gusting over 35 at times. Most of the rest of the region in that 15 to 20 miles. Well, as we look at what we have going on, this is the concern that we have. We still have some red flag warnings that are in effect off in central portions of Nebraska, and that is what is causing a lot of the issues here is these red flag warnings continue for a large portion of the area and high wind watches and warnings out. Those areas are going to continue to experience some of the severe winds and extreme fire danger that we're considering. And we told you this storm was possible, and we were keeping a very close eye on it. Well, it's going to go just off to our north. Look at this. This is blizzard warnings in portions of the Dakotas and eastern portions of Montana, so we're certainly very fortunate that we missed out on that. As we look at our bus stop forecast tomorrow, we're going to see mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 30s, and on the way home we'll maybe be only in the mid-40s. It's going to be colder tomorrow, and it's going to be downright windy as well. As we take a look at Futurecast, any shower activity tonight is going to be light and very isolated at best. That's not the case off to our northwest. You'll see that persistent band of snow in the high country and into portions of the Dakotas. Lows overnight, 30s in the west, 40s to near 50 in the east. Now tomorrow, again, that persistent flow of snowfall and snow shower activity off to our north. And that's what's going to keep the winds in our area for the next several days. We'll have areas of sun at times, clouds at others, and a sprinkle or a flurry, but that's about it. Otherwise, we're just going to be downright windy and colder here across the region. 36 tomorrow for a high in Lusk, but look at Valentine at 68. That's not a ton of difference in distance, and over 30 degrees difference in high temperatures for tomorrow. Most of us in the 40s and 50s. As far as precip goes, it's going to be very light here in the local area and confined off to our west. And some decent snow is going to fall from this in the mountains, which they certainly can use it. Let's take a look at forecast for tonight. 38, cloudy early, clearing late, and it's going to be breezy at times. Downright windy tomorrow, winds 25, 35, gusts over 50. We don't see those 70 to 80 mile an hour wind gusts coming, but another miserable day tomorrow with the winds and highs only in the upper 40s. And notice a pattern here. We've got breezy and windy conditions lighting up almost every day of the next 7 days, except maybe Good Friday. And temps colder. Look at that. Wednesday only in the upper 30s, mid-40s for Thursday. Then closer to 60 for Friday and in the low 60s Saturday. Easter Sunday right now back into the mid and upper 50s with windy conditions hanging into early next week.